I'm going to show you how you can make this very efficient hair growth butter without breaking the bank. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Susan. So the first ingredient we are going to be using today is the rosemary leaves. Rosemary leaves are said to be very good natural ingredient, especially if you want to grow your hair. They help stimulate hair growth by improving the scalp circulation. They reduce dandruff and scalp irritation, and it also strengthens hair strands and prevents premature graying. And this is very good if you're looking for ways to grow your hair really fast. These rosemary leaves can be gotten anywhere. Then the next on my list is cloves. Cloves helps to promote hair growth by boosting blood circulation to the hair follicles, and it also strengthens hair roots and reduces hair fall. It also has an antimicrobial properties that help fight dandruff and scalp infections. Before we proceed guys, I would like to tell you that the best way to grow your hair, your front hair, or your hair in general is to use DIY products. There is no particular DIY product for a particular hair type. If a particular routine is not working for you, I advise you to change it. Even if your hair is relaxed or not. I have a relaxed hair and my daughter has a natural hair. I use the same thing I use on her hair and I use it for my hair as well. If your hair is not growing or your hair is falling out, it could be a number of reasons. One, you're overstressing yourself. Two, it could be genetic. Three, it could be that you're not properly taking care of your hair, and a lot of those things. So it's best for you to think of what you might be doing wrong that is causing your hair to fall off, then you correct it. If you're making tight hairstyles on your hair, especially the one that will pull your front hair, I believe this is the best time for me to tell you that it is enough. Let it go. It is not that deep. Allow your hair to breathe. So yes guys, that's part of the reason why your hair might be falling, especially your front hair. Let it be. So yes guys, this is a consistency I have. Yours might be smoother, but I wasn't going for smooth. Yeah. And as for the measurement of the ingredients, as for the natural leaves, I was just eyeballing them because I did not need much. So I made use of 1 teaspoon each. You can use 1 teaspoon if you want. Mine is 1 teaspoon. As you can see the measurement over there, 1 teaspoon for the cloves and 1 teaspoon for the rosemary leaves. So the next ingredient I'm going to be using today is the shea butter. Obviously there's no hair butter without shea butter. So I've had this shea butter since 2022 and I've been using it since then. So shea butter deeply moisturizes dry and brittle hair. If your hair is dry and brittle, then you might need a shea butter. Then it also protects your hair from heat and environmental damage. Without shea butter, I'm sure you all know the sun we have in Nigeria. Shea butter is a very good ingredient if you are looking to grow your hair, and it also reduces the frizz and adds shine to the hair. Then the next is the castor oil. I know you guys know I love my castor oil. Castor oil promotes thicker hair growth due to its rich acid content, and it also prevents hair breakage and split ends. It has antifungal property that helps keep your hair very healthy. So I'll be using 1 tablespoon each of my ingredients, the oils I'll be adding for this video, just in case I forget. And the reason why I'm using 1 tablespoon is because I do not want the oils to be more than my shea butter. Then the next is coconut oil. This is the natural coconut oil. I got it from the market. You might get yours from the mall or from the market, depends on you. Coconut oil penetrates into the hair shafts and reduces protein loss. It also moisturizes and prevents dryness and breakage of the hair. It helps with dandruff control and scalp nourishment. If you are experiencing any of these things, coconut oil is your go-to. You might want to add this to your routine, but you may use any oil of your choice. There are many carrier oils that you can make use of, depends on the one your hair loves. I'm doing the double boiler method. If you don't want to do the double boiler method, you can just proceed by putting all your ingredients in a jar, then let it stay for a few days or a few weeks for all the ingredients to infuse into the oil properly. But for mine, this is what I'll be doing, just because I want to make this video and I need to get it done really fast. So while I brought it down from the fire, I allowed it to sit so it to cool off. Now it has cooled off and I believe all the ingredients have infused into the oil, and it is time for me to proceed to straining it. You can use any strainer. You can use a cheesecloth. You can use this strainer. My strainer is double, so that's the reason why I'm using it, but it doesn't really get all the shaft out of the oil completely, but that's fine. You can use any strainer of your choice. After separating my oil from the shaft, I kept it inside my freezer for a few minutes to solidify. So mine is over solidified. I don't think it's over solidified, but yours can be less solid, and you can use it like this. If you don't have a hand mixer, you can use it like this. So once you want to strain the oil from the shaft, you just put it into your hair cream container and make use of it like that. It is still fine. So this is a butter. That's the reason why I'm using the hand mixer. So once you bring it out from the freezer, you can proceed to using your hand mixer to mix it to become a buttery form. Sorry. So this is what I'm doing right now. So the final ingredient I'll be using is my tea tree oil. If you don't have the tea tree oil, you can skip it. It's important, but it is not that important. If you don't have it, you can do without it. So tea tree oil fights dandruff and dry scalp. It helps to promote hair growth. It reduces scalp irritation, and it also prevents oily scalp and fights lice and scalp infections. So these lice have been seen everywhere. This tea tree is your go-to if you want to prevent your hair from having lice. That lice is one thing I will never want my enemy to have. So have this at the back of your mind, that this is one of the ingredients you need in order to prevent it. So I'll just put a few drops into the butter and proceed to mixing it. You guys, at this stage I have gotten the consistency I want, and I want to proceed to pouring my hair cream or my hair butter into my jar. I got this jar from Ebano supermarket on the island, Lagos Island. I don't know if they have a branch on Lagos mainland, but you can get a jar from any container shop you find. I believe they sell hair cream jars there. So you guys, this is the present state of my hair, and mine was as a result of tight hairstyles that I was doing, especially the Ghana weaving, braiding I was doing on my hair, and I decided not to do any of that this year, just to grow my front hair. And since I made that decision, I have not had the time to take care of my hair, except this period that I am making this video. So this is the first time I am taking the liberty to take care of my front hair. Before now, I was thinking of cutting the hair and starting all over again, but I told myself that I need to try and take care of my front hair. Every other time I do this for my daughter's hair, the amount of time I take to make my daughter's hair look good and grow properly is not the same time I spend on my own hair. And this is just a few days after I started applying this on my hair. You can see the difference. Same hair, few days later, you can see the difference. So this rosemary leaves and cloves makes a very huge difference. If you don't believe it, I don't know for you. So this is me applying it again on the third day. So I made an interval of 1 day, so you can use this every day, especially because for those that don't use hair wrap to go to bed, I don't. So that's the reason why I'm using this as often as I am using it. You can use it at any time. So while I was applying this on my hair, I noticed that I was having undergrowth on my hair, which is a good thing. So this is everything. Have a nice day, guys. Bye.